What's going on, guys? It's SSJDovahkiin here with a new video. And today I'm going to be doing the top 10 of villains. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just doing like a top 10 of like villains. Don't judge me. So pretty much the prime basis of this video is just going to be like the top 10, like my top 10 list of like, you know, the baddest or my favorites or just people who are just generally bad and why they're like in that spot. So you know what, let's start this off. So number 10, I'm gonna start off the list with King Cold. King Cold is number 10 because I just feel like he's like a villain with so much potential, and you know, he could have had so much more story and so much more just inside the series itself. Oh shit, my phone just went off. But anyway, like, we don't have any idea how like truly bad he is or how strong he is, and there's just so much mystery around him. And you know, he has like a good story, you know, going in and finding his son Frieza and putting him back together and everything. So that is why King Cold is in the number 10 spot. Taking the number 9 spot is Android Super 13. I picked Super 13 because it's not really much to him. He's not too interesting, but you know, just the fact, you know, he was like the first android, you know, in the series to like absorb 2 androids and like become a lot stronger. But when he became stronger, he became like a lot stronger. He was pretty much like the android version of Broly. And you know, he just started like destroying everybody. And it was just funny, you know, he fucking punched Goku in the dick and knocked him out of Super Saiyan. He just did like a bunch of funny shit. And that's why Super 13 is in the number 9 spot. Number 8. Now number 8 is gonna go to Turles, because that's like pretty much like the closest thing we'll ever get to like evil Goku. Like, he was the first space pirate, like other than like Bojack, that just came in and was just like, yeah. But the reason why he's like a number 8 is because, you know, just the fact that he looks so much like Goku, and it's like, wait, Goku had like an evil twin, and it's just so much mystery around him, and just to be like another Saiyan in the series is just like awesome. So that is why number 8 goes to Turles. Now, what's a pirate without his crew? And that is why the number 7 spot goes to Bojack the Pirate. Now, the reason why he's so number 7 on the list is because just him and his team were pretty good. Like, he had a really good team going on, and it took like Super Saiyan 2 Gohan to just go over and just like pretty much destroy them all, besides the one that Trunks took care of early in the movie. But yeah, Bojack, he had a pretty interesting story being trapped inside of King Kai's planet and being released, and just that in itself was pretty good and like pretty interesting. So that's why Bojack is number 7 on the list. Number 6. Now this hurts me that he's so like far back on the list, but number 6 is gonna have to go to Cooler, because Cooler is fucking awesome. Just the fact that he went like past the form that Frieza went, and he's Frieza's older brother coming back for revenge. That is just like a really awesome story, and just the fact that he was like the first to have like a second movie just because he was such a good character says a lot. One thing I wish that we could have more of in like the movies is just a more in-depth analysis of who like these villains are and what drove them to be who they are today. And like Cooler's like a great example of that. I would love to see like more interaction with him and his family and how well he like got along with them. And it's just like another cool thing is just like how fast he builds up energy. And one thing I really want to like go in depth of is who was stronger, him or Frieza. And that'll be it for like another video though. And Metacooler was awesome, so that is why Cooler comes in at number 6 on the list. Number 5 on the list, and this hurts me that he's so low because he's literally like my favorite character. He's been my favorite character since 5th grade, which was like over 10 years ago. Number 5 on this list is Broly the Legendary Super Saiyan. The reason why he's number 5 and not lower on the list is because, honestly, his story isn't like really too well, and the fact that there's so many misconceptions about Broly. Like, I love Broly, but there's a lot of misconceptions about him. But the reason why he's on this list is like number 5 and not lower is because, you know, he's like an awesome character. He's like one of the first characters that you see wreck the Saiyans. Like, he just wrecks everybody. He wrecks Piccolo. You know, you see Vegeta like cower in fear, which you've like never seen because, you know, he's so prideful. And honestly, I think, you know, he's like the true definition of a Saiyan god. And like, one thing I don't get is like, when the fuck did it matter if like Saiyans were pure when you've seen that, like how barbaric they were? Saiyans have like never been pure like Universe 7, so. But anyway, that is why Broly's on this list as number 5. Now, number 4 on this list, as you know, is one of my favorite characters. Like, especially if you see my Xenoverse Parallel quest. Number 4 on this list is Perfect Cell. Perfect Cell is like an awesome character. I love his design. He's pretty much like a cool, badass character when he's stronger. Now, a big reason why I say when he's stronger is because whenever he faces like someone that's like way above his level, like we seen this when he was in Perfect Cell, and we seen him when, you know, Gohan was getting the best of him, is that Cell kind of goes into just panic mode where, you know, he just doesn't know what to do. And that's why Cell isn't like high on this list, because Cell is an awesome character. You know, he's comprised of all of these like cool DNAs, Namekian DNA, Saiyan DNA, Frieza's DNA. And he's just like so strong, and he has so much potential to be so much stronger, and that's why Cell is number 4 on this list. Now, number 3 on this list would happen to go to my man. He's awesome, he's evil, and that is Janemba. Janemba's an awesome movie villain. That movie was great. You know, we got to see Gogeta, and it was just a really good movie. And that's another thing that I have to say about like Dragon Ball movies. Like, the reason why they're not as good is because of like reasons why, like the Broly movie and the Janemba movie. But I'll get into that in like another video. But yeah, Janemba is like an awesome villain just because, like, look at his design. Janemba like literally looks like a fucking badass. You know, he fucking turns things into swords, and he's just like an awesome villain. And that's why number 3 on this list goes to Janemba. So number 2 on this list is gonna go to my man, Super Buu. The reason why Super Buu is so high on this list is because I find him as like a really awesome character. He has a simple yet so like a really awesome design. His powers, his magical abilities. Buu is just an awesome character, and there's just so many forms and so many things that like you could like good things you could say about Buu. One thing I like would need more of is just more story to Buu. And like, I don't know, just Buu is just like an awesome character. There's so many arguments whether who's like the strongest Buu, this and that, but like, I love Buu. So that is why he is number 2 on this list. Now, number 1 on this list has to go to the most evil, conniving villain out of all of Dragon Ball Z, and that is gonna be Frieza. I honestly hate Frieza. I don't like anything about him, which is good, because you know what? He's a villain. You're not supposed to like villains. You see how merciless and insensitive he could be as he murders children and just murders everybody on like the Namekian planet, Namek. And it's just crazy because, you know, he's just such a ruthless, evil, cold-hearted character. And that's why Frieza's number 1 on this list, as much as I don't like him. We watch him go and like destroy planets without like a care in the world. And that just truly embodies the fact that Frieza is evil. So I want you guys to tell me how you guys like my top 10 villains. You may actually be worth and you know, to comment on the bottom your own top 10 villains. Who should have been ranked higher, who should have been ranked lower on my list, and what do you guys think of the video as a whole. And as always, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's highly appreciated, and as always, have a great day, and it's SSJDovahkiin.
signing out.